This is your CBS46 News Update, brought to you by West Shore Home.
Good afternoon. I'm Karen Greer. Former Atlanta police officer Garrett Rolfe out of jail. He walked out of jail just after midnight last night. A Fulton County judge approving a bond of $500,000. Attaching a set of conditions, though. The former officer had a bond hearing yesterday. He'd been held in the Gwinnett County Jail on 11 charges, including felony murder for the killing of Rayshard Brooks during a DUI stop June 12th. The state argued for no bond, saying Rolfe could be a flight risk, but ultimately the defense won.
He certainly now has the means, which was not discussed in the defense presentation, because we know that he has received upwards of $250,000 in cash donations. He is a significant risk to intimidate.
This is not a case of someone who is a gangbanger who decided to go do a drive-by shooting. This is an officer who was in the performance of his duty.
The judge granting a $500,000 bond with conditions that Rolfe must wear an ankle monitor, surrender his passport, no weapons, and he has to adhere to a 6 p.m. curfew. A historic moment overnight in Rockdale County, a Confederate monument that stood for more than 100 years in front of the Rockdale County Courthouse removed. Board Chairman Oz Nesbitt saying he received a good number of emails, text messages, and phone calls from black and white constituents expressing a desire to remove that monument, so the wheels were set into motion to relocate it.
Relocating this monument to the old historic cemetery that currently has Confederate graves in it right now. So there's no better place in our county to relocate this monument than that particular cemetery that has graves that date back to the 1800s.
But now we're looking into if Nesbitt was allowed to legally remove that monument without the folks in Rockdale County having a say-so. Now, new cases of the coronavirus still on the rise in Georgia. The state seeing nearly 1,900 new cases in just the last 24 hours. The number of new cases is pretty consistent with what we've seen over the last week, each day adding at least 1,700 new cases. Now compare those numbers to how many new cases Georgia reported daily a month ago, and the difference is shocking. The last week of May, Georgia never saw more than 1,000 new confirmed cases in a single day. And Savannah, the first city in Georgia now to require masks in public businesses like retail shops and grocery stores. The order began today at 8 this morning. The mayor of Savannah saying those who refuse could face a $500 fine. CBS46 committed to giving you the most up-to-date information on the coronavirus pandemic. Download our free CBS46 streaming app for any updates. All right, let's get the latest on today's weather right now. Meteorologist Fred Campagna standing by, and he says let's take the rain now so that we can have a beautiful holiday weekend, right?
Yeah, it's a trade that I would make, and it looks like that'll be the trade that we will get. Some much better weather is on the way for the 4th of July than what we have out there on the 1st of July, Canada Day, and we have scattered showers and thunderstorms to deal with this afternoon. So here's a look at it, taking you through this afternoon and through this evening. Again, not raining the entire time, but hit and miss showers, maybe a couple of thunderstorms. Tomorrow looks drier, Friday looks pretty good, and Saturday looking good. 90 degrees, a blend of clouds and sunshine, still the 30% chance of a storm popping up in the afternoon, but a better chance that it will stay dry. It'll be humid too, so it'll feel like 94 to 98, typical early July weather for us on the 4th. As far as fireworks are concerned, well, weather looking mainly dry and warm with temperatures in the upper 70s. Of course, a lot of public displays have been canceled or postponed, but there will be some private displays, I'm sure, happening on Saturday evening. Near 90 on Sunday with a 40% chance of an afternoon shower or storm, then unsettled early next week.
This has been your personal news update from CBS46 News, brought to you by West Shore Home, Atlanta's one-day bath remodeler.